What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Game of Thrones, Season 5, Episode 4. Now, last episode, which was titled High Sparrow, introduced us to a new character that the show is telling us is important. Now, I left it out of the reaction. For, anytime anything is ever left out of a reaction, there's many reasons that could happen. And we just watched it back again just to see if we missed anything. Fourth time for me, second time for you, and still, there was really no reaction. It was a brand new character, introduction. Cersei and him had a very, very interesting kind of conversation. And the biggest takeaway I had was that she was agreeing with him.
Right.
That was the biggest takeaway that I had from that scene. There still wasn't a lot because it was a short scene. And the scene that was before that with the High Septim was also kind of short, and obviously he did some bad things because he's supposed to be the top religious guy in the world.
Yeah.
And
he wasn't bringing prostitutes to the Lord.
Right. He was enjoying himself.
He is.
And the High Sparrow, who was also in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Woohoo!
He was expecting to get arrested or to be disciplined somehow, and then Cersei told him, hey, he wants you killed. He wants me to execute you.
But turns out we just put him in the Red Keep.
Right. So Cersei is siding with him. Obviously he's important because it was the name of the title, but again, if we don't talk about something in an episode, you could almost guarantee that we'll talk about it in the next one. It actually gives us a better opportunity to let it digest and actually talk about it.
Keep in mind, just because you don't see it doesn't mean that we don't see it.
Exactly.
We're watching the whole episode.
Yes.
We're not jumping through stuff.
Right.
We see everything.
Just because it's not included in the reaction doesn't mean we missed it. It's just maybe it didn't have a good reaction, or maybe I said something really stupid, or maybe a child came running in, or maybe I farted, or something weird happened during the video, and it's like, oh, well, I can't put that in the reaction. So
or maybe I'm coughing because I feel like coughing right now.
Yeah, so there could be many reasons why something doesn't make a reaction. Just don't assume that we missed it. We watched it, and we look at the titles of the episodes. We knew he was important, but I expect his impact to happen later, not in his introduction.
Right, but also, if I'm coughing or if he has a moment, we're not going to, re-react to something because
we're not going to lose our rhythm.
That's not authentic.
Right. And
it's not real life.
We're just going to stay to the flow of the show and just kind of... You might experience it in the extended if I decided to leave it in there. Which you can find on our Patreon. But regardless, we watched it again. We understand what's going on, kinda. I'm sure it'll develop even more. But how about Tyrion getting friggin' noosed by friggin' Jorah and being told that he's taking her to the queen? What queen? I think it's Daenerys. Because that's his queen.
It's gotta be. Because, that's his queen. He swore an oath to her. Yeah. And he wants to be back in her good graces.
Right. And it'll be really interesting to see what happens, because...
What the hell is Varys going to do now?
Yeah. Who knows? He does a pretty good job of kind of surviving on his own. I think he'll be okay. He'll find his way where he needs to. And there was also a really interesting scene with one of the whores where Tyrion was.
Lady of the Night.
And, my first reaction was, is she pregnant? Is she a man? Does she have big hands? Why is Tyrion acting weird?
Yeah.
And then as I was editing, I was like, oh, he's...
Well, and then, people pointed out in the comments, too. They're like, because it's a reminder of Shay. And it's
right. He was remembering Shay.
Oh, yeah.
Duh, that wasn't that long ago where he murdered the girl that he loved.
And
by strangling her with the necklace that he gave her. So, yeah, it kind of sinks in. A lot of stuff kind of sinks in later as I'm sitting there editing and stuff.
I feel like I've been getting, too comfortable. Oh, yeah, I'm totally going to remember this, and I'm totally going to remember that. I take notes, but still,
There's a lot.
I'm going to do better.
You guys know, there's a whole bunch of stuff in this show. And we ain't got no one but us to rely on because we can't read spoilers.
We can't talk about it in real life to people. So we can't talk about it online to people.
Yeah, it's tough. So, but yeah, we're good. I think we're on the right track for sure. And
you understand.
I continue to just feel absolutely awful for Sansa Now she has to marry friggin' Ramsay, who's now roaming around in our comments.
What's up, Ramsay?
Ramsay Bolton. You're still a...
No, I don't.
You're still a bastard, homie.
I know, but I don't feel like he should even have the name Snow because Jon's so awesome.
Jon Snow.
I just gonna murder him.
I totally missed an opportunity for the whole Snow thing when I'm doing unboxing with the little...
I know.
Oh well.
But I mean, my peeps in the comment section.
Yeah. If we want to look at bright side, I mean, I guess she's going back to Winterfell. And Littlefinger said, "Avenge your family." Like
how?
How is? Unless,
no, don't tell me.
Unless she like poisons him in his sleep, like I kind of suggested immediately off the bat. Like is she going to take out?
How is she going to get out of there? Unless like Theon is like, let's do it.
Oh yeah, what if they partner up?
Join forces, y'all.
Now that would be pretty dope.
Is that why?
Because Theon was acting kind of, well, I think he was embarrassed is one thing someone said. He's embarrassed
because he ruined his home.
Yeah, and he's basically kind of, without him doing what he did, I think things play out a lot differently. So
true that.
Who knows? You ready to see what this episode is all about and see how they continue this wild journey? Let's go.
Is that Jorah?
Nope.
Oh.
That's Jorah.
There's Jorah.
There he is.
He's a desperate man at the end of his pitiful rope.
He left him some money at least.
Liar, anyway.
He's like, he knocked the dude out and then gave him some coin.
Oh! It's like, but Jorah, like, he was already on his way there, so it's like, what are you gonna do?
If that's where he could be taking him back to Cersei.
Is that Estamont?
Hearth, Sir Jaime. The Sapphire Isle.
Brienne! Aww. Jaime was thinking of Brienne.
You ever been to Dorne?
No?
I have. The Dornish are crazy. All they want to do is fight and fuck.
You should be happy to go back then. We're not kidnapping that princess. We're rescuing my niece, bringing her back to her family.
Your niece?
Like, drop it. We all know.
Why are you here? Why not send 40 of me? Or an army? Unlike most folks, you've actually got one.
Because I don't want to start a war.
A one-handed man who happens to be one of the most recognizable faces in Westeros is not...
It has to be me.
And you have to be his
You
sacrifice.
set your brother free, didn't you?
Varys, set him free.
If you ever see the wee fucker, give him my regards.
He murdered my father. If I ever see him, I'll split him in two. And then I'll give him your regards.
Damn.
Would you, though?
I don't think he would kill his brother.
We must arrange better terms with the Iron Bank.
Absolutely.
In person.
Me?
We must send an envoy to the Iron Bank, someone of importance. As the King's Master of Coin, I can think of no one more qualified.
I
Why-
would be honored, Your Grace.
The King has expressed concern about his father-in-law's safety on this voyage. He's ordered Sir Meryn to personally lead your escort.
This does not sound good at all. Why are you doing this? He's trying to get her dad out of there to do something to Marjorie. What are you gonna do, Cersei?
You can never trust any of her actions to be good unless they
Look at him.
serve her.
Wars teach people to obey the sword, not the gods.
Perhaps the gods need a sword of their own.
An army that defends the bodies and souls of the common people.
An army in service to the gods themselves. And to you, of course. Too often the wicked are the wealthiest, beyond the reach of justice. The king himself cannot always punish those who deserve it most.
All sinners are equal before the gods.
I don't understand what her play is here.
What would you say if I told you of a great sinner in our very midst?
Trying to talk about Marjorie or yourself?
Yeah, I don't know what she's trying to accomplish here.
I'm
These sparrows just seem like they're disruptive. And,
chaos. They
Yeah.
want chaos.
this is like a very violent cult.
I was just thinking of a cult. They're a cult.
I'll pay all of you.
You will.
What the?
Shit.
Oh my.
Lancel. He's not very hot right now.
What is this purpose? I mean,
And why is Cersei supporting
I know
this
why.
group?
Why is Cersei all about this?
Does she want pure chaos in King's Landing?
Get your hands off me!
Dolores of House Tyrell, you have broken the laws of gods and men. Who do you think you are? Justice.
Oh shit.
Why is my brother in a cell?
Are you saying your mother's behind this?
She's jealous you're not hers anymore. Arresting my brother is her revenge.
I'll set him free for you.
What is? I'm at a loss for words right now.
I demand that Sir Loras be freed now.
Did I arrest him?
You armed the Faith Militant. You gave the High Sparrow an army.
I'm sure if you speak to the High Sparrow, he'll release the poor boy.
Oh Jesus!
What is she doing? This is where his kindness is going to get him into trouble.
I'm worried for him.
His Holiness is praying.
Give the order, and we'll clear out this rabble.
You mean kill them?
This is when having a little bit of Joffrey would help him.
We'll find another way.
Oh jeez, he's too weak.
There was no way to free Sir Loras without violence.
You're the king of the Andals, the lord of the Seven Kingdoms, the protector of the realm, and you let a band of fanatics imprison your brother by law. I had to send word to grandmother. I need to be with my family, Your Grace.
Shit, Tommen.
He's a little bit too weak.
You march on Winterfell soon. Once before you put your faith in Sir Devos and left me behind. I hope you won't make that mistake again.
I won't.
Why is she so interested in Jon Snow? Seriously though, why is she so interested in him?
Lady Caulfield.
Not him.
I know. I'm sorry, but we need men and supplies. And Roose Bolton's the Warden of the North.
Murdered my brother.
We swore to be the Watchers on the Wall. And we can't get more men without help from the Warden of the North.
God, that sucks.
That's like Sansa.
Come with us when we ride south. None of us know the castle as well as you do. Winterfell was your home once.
And he's just gonna pack up and leave.
Chase the rats out of it. Let me show you what you're fighting for.
You're gonna show me some vision in the fire.
No visions, no magic, just life.
All right, here we go. Don't do it, Jon. Don't do it, Jon! No! What about Ygritte? Oh, come on.
There's power in you. You resist it, and that's your mistake. Embrace it.
God, she's
joining.
evil.
There's power. Power to make life, and power to cast shadows.
She wants to make a shadow baby with Jon Snow.
Oh, God.
I loved another,
The dead don't need lovers.
but I still love her.
Oh. And that's why I love you, Jon.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
What?
That's a little creepy.
We're all speechless, Jon. We're all speechless.
Why does she know so much about him and have so much interest in him?
Are you ashamed of me, Father?
When you were an infant, a Dornish trader landed on Dragonstone. His goods were junk except for one wooden doll. I still remember how you smiled when I put that doll in your cradle and you pressed it to your cheek. By the time we burnt the doll, it was too late.
Oh.
I called in every maester on this side of the world. They stopped the disease and saved your life.
Aww.
You were the Princess Shireen of House Baratheon, and you are my daughter.
All right. Right in the feels. All right.
Well, and why do you keep her locked away in a little cell?
I don't know, and that makes me sad. But he's a really good daddy to her, at least. I just think that he tries to hide it or something.
Cersei sent for me. We mustn't let her sniff out any trouble. Stannis Baratheon garrisons at Castle Black. He'll march south to King's Landing before the winter snows block his way. But first, he has to take Winterfell. With the north behind him, Stannis can finally take the Iron Throne.
You think he'll defeat the Boltons?
He's the finest military commander in Westeros. A betting man would put his money on Stannis.
And if you're right?
Stannis takes Winterfell. He names you Wardeness of the North. You are the last surviving Stark. He needs you.
And what if you're wrong? What if Stannis never attacks Winterfell, or he does and the Boltons defeat him?
Then you will take this Bolton boy, Ramsay, and make him yours.
His father frightens me.
You should. He's a dangerous man. But even the most dangerous men can be outmaneuvered. And you've learned to maneuver from the very best.
So
the North will be yours. Do you believe me?
No.
I don't. Stop putting these things in her
I
head.
expect I'll be a married woman by the time you return.
I don't trust anything Littlefinger says.
I feel like they were just watched that whole time. So, like, everybody knows what's up.
On purpose, probably.
Oh, 100%. Like, he's...
To get Sansa in trouble.
Yes.
I'm not sure you understand how much people hate your family in this part of the world.
It was a heavy bag.
And I bet he swore all kinds of oaths to get it. But you won't be around if he breaks them.
Throw your sword in the sand.
Point us in the right direction. We'll find our way home.
Swords in the sand. Now!
Oh, shit.
Okay, Bronn's pretty badass. I almost forget.
Oh, horse.
What the fuck? Are you kidding
should be slow enough.
What in the actual fuck?
Oh, Jamie is so terrible with the sword now.
Why can't he just, like, hold on to the sword with his, you know,
Because it doesn't
metal
move.
hand and, like, well, I mean, just, like, hold it up, like, defend himself with it. See, there you go. How did I call that one?
He can catch. There you go.
Oh, shit.
There you go. Gotta use the hand to your advantage.
Damn, I high five on that shit.
Corpses raise questions, questions raise armies. We're not here to start a war.
Do you know how long it'll take us to dig all those holes?
I can't dig very well with one hand. Not at all, really.
That's real fucked up.
We must avenge Oberyn ourselves. Queen Cersei loves her children. And we have one of them.
Oh my
A
god.
ship's captain who found me in Plankytown claiming he had information to sell. He told me he smuggled Jaime Lannister into Dorne.
Bronn called it.
He's come from Marcella. You must choose Doran's way and peace, or my way and war.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I made my choice long ago.
Shit.
Don't fuck with her.
The women in Dorne are friggin' savages too. They could all fight.
My sister's in Westeros.
Oh.
Westeros is west.
I'm not taking it to your sister.
Okay.
Queen Daenerys Targaryen. She's the queen I serve.
It's like, that's where
What a
I'm
waste
going.
of a good kidnapper. So happens I was heading there myself.
What business would you have with a queen?
Gold and glory, a high-born knight from the north of Westeros. Dragon epaulets, bare sigil breastplate. You're Jorah Mormont. You were spying on her, weren't you?
Tyrion knows it
It's all
all.
coming
He knows
back to
everything.
I was drunk through most of the small council meetings, but it's all coming back. Now you hope to win back her favor with a gift. Risky scheme. One might even say desperate.
Yes. I would say desperate.
You think Daenerys will execute me and pardon you? I'd say the reverse is just as likely.
All right.
He does kind of talk a lot.
I'm like, he's just mad that he's right, though.
His Dar is here, waiting in the audience chamber.
Will you be joining us, Sir Barristan?
I think I can protect you from his Dar Zolorak.
I think I can protect me from his Dar Zolorak. Go, Sir Barristan. Sing a song for me.
Your Grace. Those who find victory in the fighting pits will never become kings, but their names will live on. It's the best chance they'll ever have.
He's still selling her on those fighting pits.
You set them to butchering each other for sport.
Without them, former slaves and former masters have nothing in common.
Is he the distraction?
Nothing
is
but
his Dar the
centuries of
distraction?
mistrust. I can't promise this is the answer to all our problems.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
But it's a start.
Damn.
Uh-huh. She didn't give shit. I was like, why is she crying? She wasn't crying when they slit the guy's throat. Now all of a sudden. Oh, motherfucker.
It's a trap. Alright, Unsullied. See how good you are.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Not good. Not good at all. No, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, wait, yeah. Shit. Oh, God.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh, he's a badass.
He's not taking shit from nobody. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, go back. Go back.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. No.
Dude, sell me.
No! No! Come on! Seriously?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, come on, Selmy! Get in there!
Let's go! Oh shit! Oh shit!
What the fuck?
God damn it.
Well, that sucks.
Grey Worm and Selmy are both dead now? What the hell?
This is not going well for Daenerys.
That's awful.
Does this mean that, like, she kind of needs Jorah now? I mean, what is Dario? Like, how many Unsullied does she have left?
Well, that's part of my reasoning why I don't want her to stay here.
But you can't start something in that... I don't know.
She's going to lose all of her soldiers. She's going to lose all of her momentum. She's going to lose all of the leverage that she could possibly have to go do what she needs to do. But again, this is one of her missions. I get it. It's one
but,
of
like,
her goals.
it's just, like, slipping. Like, she's falling right down the mountain.
I mean, hopefully Tyrion could show up and help.
But how?
I don't know. I mean, hopefully she listens to him. He knows what he's talking about. He's been through it before. Talk some sense into her about what she needs to be doing.
That's true.
I don't know. It's just that... It's not a good situation for her now. Sons of the Harpy are sons of bitches. That was really sad. I really like those two.
Makes me sad.
Damn this show. And what the hell is going to happen to Sansa? Like, it feels like Littlefinger laid out the entire plan on purpose.
I know. Why would he talk about it so much? Why would he, like...
Is he going to assume that no one knows about that area and not listen to him?
That's what I feel like Ruse has got... Because, I mean, like, Ruse wouldn't even let him send a message without reviewing it first. Like, why wouldn't
He's watching him like a hawk.
He would be all over him like white on rice.
Yeah. And like, is that his way to, like, set up Sansa to, like...
I feel like it is. I feel like he's setting up Sansa.
That's not cool. Not cool at all.
You dick.
I mean, everything Littlefinger does is very calculated to help himself. And by doing that...
I know, but, like...
That sets himself up with the Warden of the North. So it's like, that puts him in another good position of power and leverage. It's all about his game. He creates chaos so they can keep climbing up that ladder. That's all he wants to do.
Apparently, chaos is an elevator. Did we talk about this already?
Yes,
chaos is an escalator,
We have talked about that. It's moving fast.
Chaos is a bungee cord.
And Jon was once again given the option to go take back Winterfell, and he said no. This one a little bit more convincing of a, I don't know, a little harder offer to turn down.
Ha! Harder. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, Jon... I think Jon's handling the business, though. He's doing what he needs to be doing.
I love that his heart is in the right place.
But I want to know why she's so interested in him.
Yes.
All she's been doing is just friggin' watching him ever since she showed up.
And how does she know you know nothing, Jon Snow?
Yeah, that's because she's
Jon
a witch.
Snow.
Because she's a witch and she friggin' has magic.
I didn't get an eye roll for that one.
That's fine. It's okay. It's not as good as mine. What else? It's not looking good for Jaime and Bronn.
But Oberyn's wife is gonna start a fucking war with her daughter and
yeah, I mean,
Nym
she knows,
and Obara.
Yeah, she knows that Jaime's there to save his daughter. Let's not beat around the bush. It's his daughter, not his niece. Come on, Jaime. We all know.
Your niece? Really?
And she has no problem starting a war to avenge Oberyn's death.
Yeah.
And
hurt Cersei right where it counts.
Exactly, her children. Take out another child. That's
I just with the children. The children and the horses.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's been a while.
Did we need to cut off the horse's legs?
If Bronn wanted to live, yes, that's what he had to do. All right. Anything else?
Anything we missed this episode will be talked about on the next episode.
We will talk about it later.
When's the next episode?
Tomorrow.
When is it?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
We're also going to have a couple trailers out, so keep your eyes open for those. We're going to squeeze those in between the schedule, so have some fun. Switch it up a little bit. So keep your eyes open for those, and as always, leave those comments below. We love hearing from you. What'd you think of that? Like, the Sons of Harpy, like, they're terrible, right? Yeah, obviously. So
cowards behind a mask.
Insane.
Show me your face.
So yeah, leave them comments, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and keep joining the family. Keep growing. We appreciate everyone that shows up and likes and subscribes and dislikes and comments and all that good stuff. We'll see you guys later. Bye.